Life can feel heavy sometimes. You wake up every morning, go through the motions, and yet deep down you know you were made for something greater. Maybe you feel stuck in routines that don't serve you. Maybe you've lost momentum, confidence, or direction. Or maybe you're just tired of living the same day over and over, hoping something will change. But let me remind you of something powerful. Your story is not finished. You are not stuck. You are not broken. You are not defined by your past. At any moment, you can choose to reset, rebuild, and rise again. And that's what this video is all about. Today, I'm going to share with you 10 powerful practices to fix your life. These are not empty ideas. They are proven, practical, daily habits that can help you shift your mindset, strengthen your discipline, and reclaim your purpose. This video isn't here to entertain you, it's here to transform you. And if you stay with me until the end, you'll walk away with a roadmap, a set of tools you can use to rebuild your confidence, refocus your energy, and step into the life you were meant to live. But before we dive in, I want to ask you for something simple yet important. Subscribe to this channel right now if you're serious about growth and transformation. Turn on the notification bell so you never miss powerful content like this that can change your life. And if what I say today speaks to you, hit that like button, share this video with someone who needs it, and comment "True" down below to let me know you're committed to taking control of your life starting today. Every interaction, every like, every share, every comment tells me that you're not just watching, you're applying. You're ready for change. And I promise you, when you surround yourself with a community of people committed to growth, the journey becomes so much stronger. So lean in, eliminate the distractions. Give yourself this moment, because this might be the turning point you've been waiting for. Let's go step by step, practice by practice. And by the end of this video, you'll see that fixing your life isn't just possible, it's inevitable if you're willing to put these 10 practices into action. Chapter 1. Practice 1. Master the morning. The first practice to fix your life begins the moment you open your eyes. Most people start their day on autopilot, scrolling through social media, rushing, reacting, already behind before the day even begins. And then they wonder why they feel drained, scattered, and unfocused. But here's the truth. Your morning sets the tone for your entire life. If you control the morning, you control the day. And if you control the day, you control your destiny. Powerful men and women throughout history understood this. Marcus Aurelius began his mornings with journaling. Benjamin Franklin mapped out his day before the sun came up. Modern achievers guard their mornings like treasure because they know what you do first thing in the morning determines how strong, disciplined, and centered you will be for the rest of the day. So how do you master your mornings? It's not about following a perfect 5 a.m. club routine. It's about intentionality. Before you check notifications, before you dive into work, give the first moments of your day to strengthening your mind, body, and spirit. Wake up early, before the world demands your attention. Move your body. Exercise, stretch, or walk to wake up your energy. Feed your mind. Read, journal, or meditate instead of drowning in noise. Set your focus. Decide the top 3 things you will accomplish today. This one practice alone can transform your life, because when you own your morning, you stop reacting and start leading. You stop drifting and start directing. Every morning becomes a fresh opportunity to design the life you want, brick by brick, decision by decision. So the first practice is simple, but it's not easy. Take control of your mornings, and you'll take control of your life. Chapter 2. Practice 2. Take full responsibility. The second practice to fix your life is the hardest, but also the most liberating. You must take radical responsibility for everything in your life. Not some things, not just the good things, everything. This is where most people get stuck. They blame their parents, their boss, the economy, the government, their circumstances. And yes, life is unfair. You didn't choose where you were born, what struggles you inherited, or what obstacles came your way. But here's the truth. Blame keeps you powerless, while responsibility makes you powerful. The moment you say, "I'm responsible for where I am, and I am responsible for where I'm going," everything changes. Because if you created it, or allowed it, you can change it. Think about it. If you say your health is someone else's fault, you can't change it. But if you own it, you can start eating right and moving today. If you say your finances are because of the system, you stay stuck. But if you own your money habits, you can learn, grow, and build wealth step by step. If you say your broken relationships are because of others, you'll never heal. But if you own your part, you can change how you show up and attract better connections. Taking responsibility doesn't mean blaming yourself for everything. It means recognizing that you are the only one who can decide how you respond, how you act, and how you rise. Jocko Willink, a Navy SEAL commander, calls this extreme ownership. He says that when you take full ownership, excuses die and results are born. And he's right. Responsibility is not a burden. It's a weapon. It puts the power back in your hands. So here's the second practice to fix your life. Stop pointing fingers. Stop waiting for someone to rescue you and own your life completely. When you embrace responsibility, you stop being a victim and start being the author of your story. Chapter 3. Practice 3. Build discipline over motivation. Most people wait until they feel like it to act. They say, "I'll start working out when I feel motivated." Or, "I'll chase my dreams when inspiration hits me." But here's the hard truth. Motivation is unreliable. It comes and goes like the weather. If you build your life around it, you'll stay inconsistent forever. The people who truly fix their lives don't rely on motivation. They build discipline. Discipline is the ability to do what must be done, whether you feel like it or not. It's waking up for the gym when the bed feels warm. It's working on your craft when your mind craves distractions. It's choosing the harder right instead of the easier wrong. Why is discipline so powerful? Because discipline produces results, and results fuel confidence. And when you see progress, even small progress, you no longer need to beg for motivation. You become self-driven. Think of it like this. Motivation is a spark. Discipline is the fire that keeps burning. Motivation is a visitor. Discipline is a resident. Motivation asks for permission. Discipline takes command. The Roman philosopher Epictetus once said, "Freedom is the right to live as we wish." But discipline is the key to that freedom. You don't become free by doing what feels good in the moment. You become free by training yourself to act with consistency. So how do you build discipline? Start small, one habit at a time. Don't try to change everything overnight. Create systems, remove temptation, and make discipline the easier choice. Check yourself accountable, track progress, or find someone who checks on you. Celebrate consistency, not just results, because showing up daily is the real victory. The third practice is simple but life-changing. Stop chasing motivation. Start building discipline. Because once discipline is in place, your life becomes unstoppable. Chapter 4. Practice. 4. Guard your environment. Here's something most people underestimate. Your environment shapes your destiny. You can have the best goals, the strongest willpower, and the deepest desire for change. But if your environment is toxic, you will struggle to grow. Why? because human beings adapt to their surroundings. If you spend time with people who complain, you will complain. If your home is cluttered, your mind will feel cluttered. If your circle is lazy, undisciplined, and careless, eventually, you'll reflect the same energy. Jim Rohn once said, "You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with." And he was right. Look at your closest circle. Are they pushing you forward or pulling you down? Are they talking about ideas or gossiping about people? Are they building discipline or living on excuses? Guarding your environment isn't just about people. It's also about what you consume daily. The music you listen to, the shows and content you watch, the books you read or don't read, the places you spend your time. Every piece of input is shaping your mind, either lifting it higher or dragging it lower. So how do you fix your environment? Remove the toxic. Distance yourself from people who drain your energy. Add the positive. Seek mentors, role models, and friends who inspire growth. Checkmark. Clean your space, your home, your desk, your digital life. A clear space leads to a clear mind. Choose intentional input. Read books, watch content, and follow people who fuel your purpose, not your weakness. Your environment can either be a cage or a launching pad. If you want to fix your life, you must ruthlessly protect your surroundings. Remember this: discipline can make you strong, but your environment decides how far you can go. Surround yourself with greatness, and you will rise. Surround yourself with mediocrity, and you will shrink. So the 4th practice is this: guard your environment like your life depends on it, because it does. Chapter 5. Practice 5. Control your mind, or it will control you. Your mind is the battlefield where every victory or defeat begins. Every action, every habit, every choice. It all starts with a thought. If your thoughts are weak, chaotic, or negative, your life will reflect that chaos. But if your thoughts are strong, disciplined, and focused, your life will follow that strength. Most people don't control their thoughts. They let fear, doubt, and old patterns run on autopilot. They don't question their beliefs. They don't challenge their inner voice, and they end up living a life that isn't truly theirs. But here's the truth. Your mind is like a garden. If you don't plant the seeds you want, weeds will take over. That's why you must practice mental discipline. You must learn to step back and observe your thoughts instead of being enslaved by them. Ask yourself, is this thought empowering me or limiting me? Is this fear real or is it just an illusion? Am I reacting from emotion or responding with clarity? The Stoic philosopher Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events." Realize this, and you will find strength. You cannot control the world. You cannot control how people treat you, but you can control how you think, how you respond, and how you choose to interpret life. How do you build this mental strength? Practice mindfulness. Spend a few minutes each day just observing your thoughts. Replace lies with truth. When a thought says, "I can't," answer it with, "I will learn." Journal daily. Writing clarifies what's real and what's just noise. Feed your mind. Read books, wisdom, and ideas that challenge you to grow. The 5th practice to fix your life is clear. Master your mind, or your mind will master you. Once you win that inner battle, the outer battles of life become far easier to face. Chapter 6. Practice 6. Respect your time. Time is the most valuable currency you will ever own. It is more precious than money, more rare than gold, and once it's gone, you can never get it back. Yet, most people treat time like it's unlimited. They waste hours scrolling, gossiping, procrastinating, or drowning in meaningless distractions. Then one day, they look back and wonder, where did my life go? If you want to fix your life, you must learn to respect your time. Think about it. You can lose money and earn it back. You can lose possessions and replace them. But every second you lose is gone forever. Seneca, the great Stoic, said, "It's not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste much of it." Respecting your time means living with urgency, but also with clarity. It's not about being busy. It's about being intentional. Some people are always busy, yet achieve nothing because they waste time on things that don't matter. Here's how you can practice respecting your time. Create priorities. Know the difference between what's urgent and what's truly important. Eliminate time thieves. Cut down on endless scrolling, empty conversations, and meaningless tasks. Learn to say no. Protect your schedule from distractions disguised as opportunities. Schedule growth. Spend your time on habits, learning, and relationships that build your future. Ask yourself this daily. If today was my last day, would this be how I want to spend it? The sixth practice is not just about saving time, it's about using it wisely. Because every second spent with purpose adds up to a meaningful life, while every second wasted is a piece of your life you'll never get back. So respect your time, guard it, invest it, because in the end, time is life, and how you spend your hours will decide the story of your existence. Chapter 7. Practice 7. Strengthen your body. Strengthen your life. Your body is the vehicle through which you experience everything in life. Yet too many people treat their body as if it were indestructible, feeding it garbage, neglecting movement, and wondering why they feel weak, sluggish, or depressed. Here's the truth. A weak body creates a weak life. A strong body creates a strong life. When you take care of your body, you're not just building muscle or losing weight. You're building discipline, energy, and resilience that affects every other area of your life. Think about it. When your body is strong, you carry yourself with confidence. When your body is healthy, your mind functions sharper. When your body is resilient, challenges feel smaller because you've already trained yourself to endure discomfort. The ancient Greeks believed that training the body was just as important as training the mind. And modern science agrees. Exercise reduces stress, boosts focus, and elevates your mood. So how do you strengthen your body? Move daily. Whether it's the gym, running, calisthenics, or even walking. Motion creates energy. Eat with purpose. Fuel your body. Don't poison it. Choose foods that give life, not just comfort. Rest intentionally. Sleep is not laziness. It's recovery for growth. Test yourself. Push your limits through discipline, not comfort. The seventh practice to fix your life is simple. Make your body an ally, not an enemy. Because when your body is strong, your spirit feels unshakable, and your life becomes unstoppable. Chapter 8. Practice 8. Choose your circle. Wisely, show me your friends, and I'll show you your future. The people you allow into your life are either pulling you forward or dragging you backward. There's no in between. You cannot rise while surrounding yourself with those who are content with sinking. Most people stay stuck because they are afraid to outgrow their circle. They fear losing friendships more than they fear losing their potential. But listen carefully. You cannot climb mountains while holding hands with people who refuse to leave the valley. Your circle shapes your mindset, your habits, and your standards. If your friends mock discipline, you'll feel ashamed of growth. If your circle embraces excuses, you'll find yourself making them too. But if you surround yourself with people who think bigger, work harder, and dream higher, you will rise to match their energy. So how do you choose your circle wisely? Audit your relationships. Ask yourself, does this person drain me or fuel me? Check mark. Seek mentors. Learn from those ahead of you, even from a distance through books, podcasts, or videos. Find accountability. Surround yourself with people who challenge you, not just cheer for you. Let go. If someone's presence constantly holds you back, it's time to release them. Remember, loyalty does not mean tolerating mediocrity. Loyalty means wanting the best for yourself and for others. And sometimes, the best gift you can give yourself is distance from those who refuse to grow. The 8th practice is this: build a circle that reflects your future, not your past, because who you walk with will determine how far you go. Chapter 9. Practice 9. Live with purpose, not just goals. Goals are important, but purpose is greater. A goal is something you want to achieve. Purpose is the reason you get out of bed every morning. Goals can change. Purpose endures. Too many people live chasing small, shallow goals: money, status, comfort. They achieve them, and yet they still feel empty. Why? Because without a higher purpose, life becomes hollow. When you live with purpose, every challenge becomes meaningful. Every sacrifice makes sense. Every setback is simply a lesson on the road to your destiny. Ask yourself, why am I here? What kind of legacy do I want to leave? Who do I want to impact with my life? Your answers will reveal your purpose. The 9th practice is this: don't just chase goals, anchor your life in purpose. Because goals may give you success, but purpose gives you fulfillment. Chapter 10. Practice. 10. Take action. Now, all the wisdom in the world means nothing if you don't act. You can watch videos, read books, and listen to motivational speeches for years. But if you don't move, nothing changes. The 10th practice is simple, but it's the most important. Take action. Today. Not tomorrow. Not someday. Now. Action builds momentum. Momentum builds progress. And progress builds a new life. So don't wait. Apply these 10 practices one by one and watch your life transform. And before you go, if this video has spoken to you, subscribe to the channel right now for more powerful lessons like this. Turn on the notification bell so you never miss the next life-changing video. Hit that like button, share this video with someone who needs it, and drop a comment with the word "true" if you're ready to fix your life starting today. This is your moment. Take it.